Alright, we should be live, as it just starts pouring in the game as soon as we go live. Um, yeah, we're back with part 2 of the Teal Mask DLC for Pokemon Scarlet. I almost said Sword. That's what we were playing last week. Yeah. Last time we left off, we had a festival, and we actually ran into the Ogre Pokemon, and we found out that the events that the city believes happened are not exactly what it seems, as one of our rivals slash friends' grandparents told us that apparently the Ogre Pokemon and their friend got bullied by the 3 Pokemon that the city believes were heroes trying to protect the city. So yeah, that's where we left off. My current objective, if I can find it, I believe is to find Kieran. No, that's not it. Oh, I'm not even in the DLC area. That's right, because we're also evolved our Charcadet last time, right before we ended. Where am I going here? Alright, here we go. Find Kieran. Meet up with Kieran, who must be somewhere in Masui Town. Alright, let's go over there. If it lets me fly. Oh, no, don't remove. If the game wants to cooperate. There we go. Now I can fly to Masui Town. Alright, now we gotta track down Kieran somewhere. Oh, this him? Oh, hey Wolf. So, I was gonna ask, what were you and my sis just, talking about? Nothing much. Oh, I see. So, about those signs, the last one's a bit of a hike away. It's in the Paradise Barrens on the other side of Oni Mountain. We'll need to head over the mountain and down toward the northwest. You go on ahead, I'll catch up. Oh yeah, I guess last time we also found out that Kieran was eavesdropping. Why? Why'd you lie to me? Yeah, 'cause, his sister and grandfather didn't think we should let him know about the true story of the ogre. I don't know why, because he's already a fan of the ogre. So finding out the ogre was actually the victim in the story, I don't know why that would be a bad thing to tell him, but I guess we just did what we were asked. Unfortunately, Kieran knows we lied to him, so that's probably not great. Alright, so we need to go here, set destination. And I have a fly spot here? Yes, I do. Alright. So we'll go from the crystal pool and we'll fly over. This way. Because we got a majestic Koraidon who can fly here. Alright, so we went over Oni Mountain. And we're just going this way for now. There's a couple items here. A nose pass fragment. Wait. Oh, that's a Gligar. I was like, I saw it from the side, and I thought that was a Munchlax at first. I was like, is that a shiny Munchlax? Alright. Oh, this is a Ghost Terror raid for a Furret. We're gonna pass on that. Just keep making our way over. So many items on the ground. Alright, we've made it here relatively quickly, I think. You've unlocked a new area for the Ogre ousting game. These are the Paradise Barrens. Pretty lonely place, huh? According to the old legends, the ogre used to be seen around here lots. Hey, before we check out the sign, could you battle me? Let's do it. Okay, let me heal up our Pokemon. That's probably good because I did not check if my team was healed up. This time, I'll win. You're challenged by Pokemon trainer Kieran. And they're Yanma. So Dondozo probably is not a great match here. I want to win, so I got this. Yeah, because he's got grass-type moves. I think we learned that last time, too. Alright, Body Slam gave it paralysis, though. Heavy Slam. Dondozo must be much heavier. Yeah, there we go. Alright, he's gonna send out Diplin. We are gonna try out our new Pokemon. Actually, well... yeah, I think this is fine. Our newly evolved... Armarouge. With fancy gold armor. Alright. We'll Terrestrialize and Lava Plume. That didn't do a ton of damage. You got this, Diplin. Get them all covered in syrup. Got a move called Syrup Bomb. And it was a critical hit. The syrup lowered our speed. What if I use... Thigh Shock, maybe? Oh no, we're gonna get taken out before it. Yeah, unfortunately Armarouge's level was too low. Alright, since you got a dragon, let's do dragon versus dragon. Oh, I think Diplin's part dragon. Dragon Rush. Yeah, he must be. That worked out. Ah, I should have thought things through. It wasn't supposed to go like this. Alright, now he's got a Furret. Try Hurricane this time. Alright, his Super Fang was pretty effective. But we took him down with Hurricane. Poliwrath. I'm gonna go Halucha. Flying fighting should be good against fighting water. Why? Why does it have to be like this? Why? Kieran's having some existentialism or something. Sky attack. Alright, Hydro Pump didn't do too much, so that's good. Our Sky Attack, one hit him. It's all because I'm too weak. I lost. It's because I'm weak. That's why I... We should go check out the sign. Come on, let's get this over with. If you see a shadowy figure approaching you outside the village at twilight, be wary. Don a mask at once and hide your face. Do so, and whether the shadow is a man or monster, you will pass each other by as fellow mask wearers. If you should meet the shadow when you have no mask in hand, then pray that it is only a man. If it is, you will live to see another day, and you will remember to never forget your mask again. But if it is an ogre, you will meet your end, as do all humans whose faces are seen by it. Once it sees your face, your soul will be forfeit, and you shall never return to the village. In the old days, everyone carried masks wherever they went, and the one who made those masks was actually my great-great-great-grandpa's great-great-great-grandpa, or something. That's amazing. I mean, I don't think any of that stuff about the ogre stealing souls is true or anything, but it is true that our family used to make masks. Our family has a long line of mask makers. Even my gramps can make them. I even heard that the reason we hold the Festival of Masks is because our ancestors came up with the idea. But I don't really like that they wrote what they wrote on this sign here. Just because the ogre seemed sort of scary, everyone got all afraid of it and drove it away from the village. But I'm pretty sure the ogre must have been lonely on its own. Left all alone like that, treated like some kind of outcast. You're right. You think so too, huh, Wolf? Want to take that last photo? Well, we're all done with our assignment now. But I've got to get stronger with my Pokemon. I'm gonna head home. Get some rest at the community center. Alright, I'm gonna grab this item that we see in front of us first. And this one. There's another item over here. A lot of items. That's a fast point. Got a lot of rare candies. Oh, one more item. Two more items. It's like the James Wood episode of Family Guy. Finding candy. Getting distracted. Alright. Now I should be good. That's ogre ousting. Yeah, the community center is here. There we go. The candy fruits at the Festival of Masks had such an interesting flavor. Alright, I guess we're just going to sleep. Ready to call it a night? Sure. The next day. Good morning, Wolf. Carmine wanted me to tell you that she's waiting at her place. She said you'd better get a move on and don't keep me waiting. Alright, head to Carmine's house. It's still raining. Oh, there's a TM over here, I think. If I can get up here. Yeah, I can. Rock Tomb. Wolf, you took your sweet time. We wanted to talk to you before Kiki wakes up. I wanted to fix dear Ogerpon's mask, but I'll need one more material if I want to do a proper job of it. Yeah. According to Grandpa, we need to get a crystal cluster from the bottom of the crystal pool. I mean, we could just return the mask as it is, but I think it would make Ogerpon really happy if we fixed it up first. Yeah, I bet it would. Especially now that I've heard the real story. I just want Ogerpon to be happy, you know? I'm sure Ogerpon will be pleased to know you care so much for it. Right? Morning, Grandpa. Ah, good morning, Kieran. Kiki, you'd better go kill time somewhere. Yeah, do whatever you want, sis. Excuse me? I don't need that kind of attitude from you. I got stuff to do, okay? He doesn't like that we're keeping a secret. What's his problem? He's been all bent out of shape since yesterday. I don't know. He spent the evening in his room without so much as a bite of dinner. Must be teen angst or something. It happens. It would have been hard to get stuff done with Kiki clinging to you, Wolf. Guess things worked out in our favor. The crystal pool's at the top of Oni Mountain. I'm usually not too keen on outsiders heading up the mountain, but I think we can make an exception for you. What say you and I go for a hike to find ourselves a crystal cluster? Well, we've been to the pool already a couple times, so that actually works out pretty well. Because I have a fast travel to fly there. If I can remember where it is right here. Yeah, this is where we found the Glimmer. Also, there's a terror raid here. This one's like Cottonfly or something like that. I can't remember what the name of this Pokemon is. Probably gonna pass on it though. Three poison Terra shards. Oh, Carmine's right over here. Okay, so these little like bulb-looking things must be Glimmets. I don't think we've seen any. Maybe I should try to battle one, because I don't think I have any in my Pokedex. Not numerical order, A to Z. We'll make it a little easier to check. Have I seen a Glimmet? I have not. I have just seen Glimora. So yeah, let's actually battle one of these Glimmets. Where'd they go? Right here. Just to add it to the Pokedex, I guess. Heavy Slam. There we go. New Pokedex entry. Alright, now we can talk to Carmine. There you are, Wolf. Come on, get a load of this view. This is a crystal pool. Bet you didn't expect it to be so pretty, huh? The crystals here are always shining. Isn't that strange? There's even a weird rumor that you can meet people who have passed away. Now, we'll just need to get a little bit of the crystal from the bottom of the pool so we can fix the mask properly. That's where you come in, Wolf. Go on in, then. Don't, jump in. Don't be scared. Wait, you want me to jump in? Well, yeah, I can't swim. And besides, my clothes would get soaked if I did. You've got a real nifty Pokemon to ride on, right? You'll be fine. What's happening? It's an earthquake. What in the... An earthquake? Oh, a Milotic. This one looks strong. You're awfully lucky that I'm around. Body Slam. Yeah, I guess... it's weak. Come on, let's finish this. Yep. Carmine almost took it out with one hit. Kinda would've been funny if she did, because then it would've been like, what was the point of this battle? Oh, it leveled up 2 of our Pokemon. Sheesh, that surprised me. Now that I think about it, Pokemon like that one do show up here from time to time. You know, you're pretty handy to have around in a battle, aren't you? I mean, you took out like 80% of the Pokemon's HP anyway. Is this the cluster? Were we just so lucky to have Milotic drop it? Hey, is that... You obtained the Crystal Cluster. You put the Crystal Cluster in your bag's key items pocket. A cluster of crystals found within the crystal pool. They sparkle brilliantly and are apparently necessary to repair certain masks. Maybe it was stuck to that Pokemon you fought. The energy coming from those crystals at the bottom of the pool. I knew it. Miss Briar. Hi there, Carmine. And Wolf, too. I thought you were paired with other students. Did you decide to switch things up? I'm sorry, Miss Briar, but this place is actually pretty special. I'm not a big fan of outsiders just wandering around up here. I'm aware that this is sacred ground, yes. I did get permission from the caretaker, though. Was that not sufficient? Why did you come here? I was just doing a bit of field research. I was interested in the properties of the water here. And, well, my hunch was on the money. You see, the crystal pool's water emit energy of the same wavelength as terrestrial energy. Though I have no idea why that is. Once I figure that out, I might be able to stabilize the terrestrial phenomenon in regions other than Paldea. I see. Well, we've got somewhere to be, so... Let's head back, Wolf. Oh, I got Feebas scales. If I can just get the terrestrial phenomenon to reliably occur in regions other than Paldea, that should bring me one step closer to Terapagos. Alright, back to Carmine's house. Which is this... Yeah, up here. Okay. Well, I guess I'll do this first. I was gonna say, now that the festival's over... Actually, I think I can do it just by the D-pad, wasn't it? No, not that one. No. No. This way? Oh, yeah. Can I change my outfit once more. I can. I don't think I can change my hair, though. Yeah, I have to wait until I can go somewhere. Also, actually, put some shoes on. Yeah, that'll work. Alright, we just have to find a place that we can get a haircut to change our hair back. We'll do that later. Hey Grandpa, we got the crystal cluster you needed. Wolf, Carmine, I'm so sorry. Huh? Did something happen? Kieran, he ran off with the mask. What? Why would Kiki do that? Did you tell him about the ogre or something? I haven't said a word. Right, I'm sorry. I know you wouldn't just go blabbing to him like that. Kieran seems to be headed to Loyalty Plaza with the mask. I think it would be best for you two to go after him. Alright, we gotta go to Loyalty Plaza. Which is right here. The statues have, like, outfits on now. Wolf. Kiki, what in the world do you think you're doing? You two knew, didn't you? You knew that the ogre wasn't the real bad guy in the stories. The Loyal Three were the real bad guys, but the ogre's the one that gets treated like an outcast. You knew? And you two did the same thing to me. You treated me like an outcast when you went and met with the ogre. I'm sorry, I didn't mean... You're no different than those villagers back then. You know how much I love the ogre. You acted like you didn't know anything, but you were laughing at me behind my back all along. That's not what happened at all. Liar. You're a liar. What's gotten into you, Kiki? You're acting real off today. Wolf, battle me. If you win, I'll give back the mask. So come on, battle me already. Okay. I mean, we just beat you like a little bit ago. Okay, let's do this then. Get to your position. I'm not gonna hold anything back, you hear me? We are challenged by Pokemon trainer Kieran once more. He's got a Yanmega now. I know this isn't right, but I can't just hand over the mask to you. Alright, can Heavy Slam still one-hit it? That got you good, huh? I can beat you, Wolf. I will win. Heavy Slam does not do much this time around. Unfortunately, Dondozo is not a good matchup for this. Body Slam? Well, there goes Dondozo. Halucha. So unfortunately, Armorage doesn't have enough attack, I don't think, yet. It's not a high enough level. Oh, Air Slash, not good. Well. Lycanroc? Stone Edge. No, because he's got Grass type mode. Well. Kieran might be right. He might not lose this. Alright, Stone Edge took it out. At least that's one down. I can come back from this. I got this. I got this. Alright, level up. Poliwrath. I don't have Halucha this time around. So let's go Dragonite. Yeah, that should work well because he's got Hurricane. And it misses. Alright, Brick Break doesn't do much, that's fine. And we missed again. Ah, it's held on. This is a very elusive Poliwrath here. For a big guy, he can really evade. Alright, nice. What can't you do? You're like the hero in a story. That was a lot of XP. Diplin. We'll stick with Dragonite. Right, hopefully we hit first because we're really low. Terrestrialize and do a Dragon Terraform. Hopefully that will boost our attack. He avoided it. And he hits Dragon Pulse, which will probably take us out. Yeah. Not ideal there. I do not have much left for my team here. Indeedy. I might have to end up using a revive or something. Psychic? Alright, we avoided this Syrup Bomb. That's good. We didn't avoid it this time. Didn't do a lot, but it made us slower. Okay, we still hit first, though. Alright, Diplin's down. Amaroj wants to learn Flamethrower. Flamethrower is a special attack move, and it's even stronger than Lava Plume, so we'll do it. He's about to send out Gligar. I guess I leave Indeedee in. X-Scissors not good. We didn't quite make it. Indeed, he got taken out too. Alright, crunch. Alright, Glider's down. I'm about to send out Cramorant, who is not ideal for either of my Pokemon. Especially Lycanroc. We have no more max revives. We have a lot of regular revives. Bring Dragonite back. Alright, Dive's a two-part move, so that actually works out for us. Unfortunately, I think Lycanroc is gonna get taken out here. But it buys us time to heal Dragonite to full health. Yeah, there goes Lycanroc. Cramorant has a fish now. Alright, Dragonite. Need you to really pull through here. Dragon Rush. Alright, we didn't take a ton of damage there. But he's still gonna have one more Pokemon, I believe. Oh no. That was it. What happened to your... Did you still have the fur? Why? Why can't I be as good as you? Because we got plot armor. Aw, man. Ah. He's angry. Ow. Kiki, are you alright? Here, I promised. Kieran returned the teal mask to you. You put the mask in your key items pocket. Say hi to the ogre for me. Hey, listen, Kiki, I should apologize for... I'm going home. I'm sorry about all that. He's normally not like this at all. Do you think most people act up like that around Kieran's age? I don't know. Right. I should never let teenage angst get to my head like that. I don't know what to do with him. Hey, can you hear something? Is it coming from the Loyal 3 monument? Was it reacting to the mask? What's going on? They're here. They were just buried under the monument this whole time? Huh? Huh? What in the world? What do you want? What are they doing? Seriously, what is going on? What was all that about? Were they the Loyal Three? Hey, you're right. There were 3 of them, and they looked all sinister. That's gotta be them. The story said they were laid to rest under the statues, right? What brought them back to life? Wait, they ran off towards, Kitakami Hall. That can't be good. Let's go after them. Come on, Wolf. Alright, back to Kitakami Hall. I guess I can fly to the ogre ousting spot. Ah, if it isn't Wolf. If only you'd been here a few minutes earlier. Hey, did those lousy 3 Pokemon come here? I believe you mean the Loyal 3, Carmine. Forget about that silly title. Always with your attitude. But yes, you did miss out on an incredible treat. The Loyal 3 were just visiting our humble little hall. It seemed they wished to collect the shining mask we've kept safe here at Kitakami Hall. So naturally, we representatives of the hall were happy to return the masks to them with all haste. You gave them the masks, and we offered them a platter of our special Kitakami mochi, packed full of our best herbs. The Loyal 3 gobbled them up in a flash. And you fed them? Kitakami mochi are full of nutrition. The Loyal 3 are bigger and stronger now, I'm sure. Those lousy 3 are the bad guys. The masks belong to Ogerpon. I really wish I could tell them everything. So where did those 3 go? They went at once to ascend Oni Mountain. Perhaps they have it in mind to finish off the terrible ogre that lurks in the dreaded den. No wonder they were dubbed the Loyal 3. Such hard-working heroes they are. This isn't the time to be laughing at all. If the story we heard is true, then those 3 must have gone to get revenge on Ogerpon. They say the ogre fought using the powers of its masks. But Ogerpon doesn't have any masks right now, right? It won't stand a chance. We should help it. Yeah, we're on the same page, but we should split up. You head to the dreaded den and help Ogerpon. I'll go get back home to get the mask fixed up. Give me the mask and the crystal. He gave Carmine the teal mask and the crystal cluster. Thanks. I'll head your way the moment the mask's fixed. Until then, make sure Ogerpon's safe. Alright, I think I can just fly to Dreaded Den too. Or not. I mean, I guess worst case scenario, I could try to fly from the Infernal Pass. Maybe I can fly from here too. Let me just mark this as the destination, so the map points me in the right way. Excuse me. Gonna go around this way. Bring out Koraidon. There we go. Oh, I found an Ultra Ball. Scale the mountain. Oh yeah, we got here pretty quick. Koraidon's definitely helpful at getting you somewhere pretty fast. Do I need to drop down here? Can't tell which way I really need to be going. Oh, there's another item here. Bling. Revive. Yeah, we can get to the top here pretty quickly. Take down. Maybe through that cave there. Oh, there's a lot of hoot here. Mudshot. Comet Shard. And a couple Clefairy in here as well. Let's say I can't tell if the rain makes it harder for Crydon to climb, like in the Legend of Zelda games, or not. I don't know if Pokemon copied those mechanics where they're both Nintendo IPs. Seems like I'm sliding a little bit. Alright, I think I can drop here. Yeah, there we go. Found you. Actually, well, let me do this. No, not that. Rotate camera. No, not rotate. This button. And then X for the selfie stick. And then... Oops, no. There we go. No, they're bullying Ogerpon. Alright, we're fighting the monkey one first. Monkey Dory. Hurricane. Oh, it's got psychic type moves. I'm assuming we can't catch them. Yeah, it doesn't look like you can catch them. At least not yet. Hurricane again. Well, Dragonite went down. Oh, I forgot to heal. Not good. Well, we're out of Pokemon. Yeah, definitely should have healed before we came here. 8,880 bucks we lost for that. First, let's restore your Pokemon to full health. Anyway, I healed up your Pokemon. Oh, actually, well, I guess I don't have to do it here. Remember, you can do it from your box. I don't think I need to switch any Pokemon out at the moment. But I did look up after stream the other day, like what special evolution methods Pokemon in this game have. And one is Capsakid evolves with a Firestone, I believe. Which we should have a Firestone here. I'm pretty sure. Yes, we do. So we should be able to evolve Capsakid into a Scovillian. There we go. Or Capsakid. Scovillian's data has been added to the Pokedex. Scovillain. Yeah. Wants to learn the move Spicy Extract. What does that move do? Sharply boosts the target's attack stat and harshly lowers their defense. I think we're good without that. He wants to learn the move Flamethrower. I think we can teach you Flamethrower. Probably get rid of Leafage, I guess? Wait. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Nice. Wait, how many rare candies do I have? I feel like I got a lot. I got 5. Yeah, I could raise a lot of like base stats and stuff, but I think I'm gonna hold off for a little bit still. I don't wanna... Oh yeah, I got a lot of XP candies also. Just got a lot of stuff in general, I guess. Can I fly back here? No, I can't. I was hoping we could fly back where we visited it once now, but no. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, climb up the mountain once more. Gotta save Ogerpon again. I don't think we're in a... Yeah, this way. So we wanna... get over here. Nice. That was pretty quick getting here. There's also an item back here. Ice Fang. That's where the Ice Fang was hidden. We're trying to find that earlier. We already saw this cutscene. Stop bullying Ogerpon. Alright, this time my team's fully healed, so... we're gonna take you down. Monkey Dory. Alright. Start with Wave Crash. Uses Nasty Plot. Alright, Wave Crash actually did quite a bit, but it hurt us with the recoil, that's fine. It's gonna use Psychic now. So let's do Body Slam. There we go. Wild Monkey Dory fainted. Oh, that was a lot of level ups for Scovillian. Scovillain. I don't know why I keep calling it Scovillian. Bullet Seed. Can hit up to 5 times in a row, but it's only 25 power. I'm gonna keep Razor Leaf. He also can learn Headbutt. Headbutt instead of Bite. Yeah, that works. Yeah, because either one can make an enemy flinch. Hey, the monkey fainted. Knock it off, all of you. They were trying to go 3 against 1 on you, huh? I guess a fair fight's too much to expect. But now that we're here, we'll make you regret ever coming back to life. Ah, they run away. I guess I'm just too much for them to handle. Woof, Go on, say it properly. About the mask. I just got so angry and... I forgot to get rid of that. What I did was real dumb. So, I'm sorry. Don't mention it. Thanks, Wolf. He was sulking around, so I grabbed him by the collar and dragged him here. And, well, I'm glad I did. Ogerpon's happy now. It's really you, the real-life ogre. Wowzers, you're really something. You wanted to be the one to give the mask back to Ogerpon, right, Kiki? This is for you, dear ogre. It seems scared. Maybe it's not good with new people, Kiki. I don't think it'll take the mask if I'm the one giving it back. You should be the one to do it, Wolf. He returned the teal mask to Ogerpon. It seems so happy. It seems pretty comfortable around you, Wolf. It'd be nice if we could give the other 3 masks back to Ogerpon too, don't you think? Did those 3 Pokemon take the masks that were in Kitakami Hall? Yeah. Never mind that the masks rightfully belong to poor Ogerpon here. I wouldn't put it past the so-called Loyal 3 to plot a second ambush either. We need to keep Ogerpon safe while we deal with them. That means the 3 of us are going to form a team. The Mask Retrieval Squad. Count me in. Good idea, isn't it? And you get to be my second in command. I can come too? Of course you can. Now that that's settled, let's go gather intel about those Loyal 3 in Masui. We're gonna get those masks back. We can do this. Ogerpon will now follow you around. Oh? He just follows us now? Hey, nice. Masui Town. What are the people gonna think, though? What's wrong, Ogerpon? I bet it doesn't want to go into the village. The villagers did a pretty good job of chasing it away back then, so... Yeah, you're right. Okay, well, maybe Ogerpon can wait for us here. We can go gather information while it waits. Do you think it'll be okay? Pay attention now, Ogerpon. We go in village. You stay here. Ogerpon, stay. Do you understand? I'm gonna take that as a no. Be good and stay out of trouble, alright? Looks like it understood that. What was wrong with what I said? Alright, gather info about the Loyal 3. We need to gather every scrap of info we can get about any sightings of the Lousy 3. Let's meet up once we're done. Should I just talk to random people? I saw the Loyal 3 chowing down on mochi at Kitakami Hall. Oh, Kieran's over here. I'm not big on going up and just talking to people, even if we're all from the same village. Fair enough. What's this person doing? Just taking photos? Whoa, where'd you come from? I didn't even notice you there. Anyway, you are... Wait, no, don't say a thing. I want to guess first. You're one of the students who came here from the Paldea region on a school trip. How'd you know? It's a small town, you know. News trend tends to spread pretty quickly. The name's Perrin, by the way. I'm a traveler with a bit of a thing for photography. This here's my bud, Growlithe. Doesn't the little horn on its head make it the cutest? Hey, this might sound a bit weird, but would it be alright if I took your photo? Sure. Just like that, huh? Are you always this open with total strangers? Kinda worried about you, kiddo. Anyway, let me snap that photo. You got a unique vibe, you know? I like it. It's a bit different than what I'm used to. I'm gonna be making this town my home base for a little while. Why don't you focus on wrapping up whatever you've got going on for now? Come see me after, I don't know, registering 150 Pokemon in the Kitakami Pokedex or something. Okay. So she'll give us something after 150. Alright, so far the only lead we've got is Kitakami Hall again. So let's head over there, actually. Maybe there'll be more information there. Anyone here see the Loyal 3? I don't think so. Maybe the chairman. Or not chairman, caretaker. With the Loyal 3 walking among us again, this might be a good chance to capitalize on some new merch and souvenirs for the town. Oh, that's all he says. Alright. No good here. Let's go back to Masui. Anyone else got any news? information. Oh, Monkey Dory. I thought someone had collapsed, so I went to check on them, but it was just Monkey Dory taking a nap. It can be so peaceful around that pond out there. What an ideal place for a snooze. We've got a clue to the Loyal Three's whereabouts, so Monkey Dory's at a pond, which... I was gonna say the Crystal Pool, maybe? But I don't know if that's considered a pond. If I had to guess, probably these three the question marks on the map. There's 1, 2... Well, maybe there's only 2. Alright. Anyone got any information on the other 2? Okie dokie. Have you seen Okie dokie of the Loyal Three? That purple scarf it wears is so lovely. I saw it wandering around in the Barrens. Okay. So a pond in the Barrens. So we need one more. Who's got the final bit of information? It's not you guys, right? We're pretty much the most lovey-dovey couple ever, don't you think? You bet. There's probably not a pair on the planet as perfect together as you and me. Right? Hey, you. We're wondering if there are any Pokemon that are lovey-dovey like the two of us. If you manage to find any, bring them here. Oh, I'm sure you'll find one when Lechonk fly. Very humorous. Alright. This is Carmine's house. Yeah, no info here. Wait, we need one more clue. Alright, this guy just says, yeah, this is Masui Town. You already found all 3 signs? Me and Carmine only just made it to 1. Oh. Pheasantipity. I saw Pheasantipity zoom through the sky over Oni Mountain. It was so much cooler than the stories say. You got all the clues to the Loyal Three's whereabouts. Time to compare notes. We're back, Ogerpon. Alright, let's combine the info we gathered. You go first, Kiki. Okay, well here's what I heard. I see. Interesting. Thanks for the information you two brought. I think we know exactly where each of those lousy 3 is hiding. That's great news. I knew the mask retrieval squad I assembled wouldn't let me down. Rest assured, your fearless leader, that's me, sees your hard work and effort. I'll record everything we found out about those 3 to your Rotom phone, Wolf. That way we won't forget any of it. Alright, so it flat out just tells us where they are. The whereabouts of Okie dokie, Monkey Dory, and Pheasantipity have been added to your map app. Now then, let's go retrieve those masks. We can do this. I'm not going. What? You're part of the team. You need to come along. As long as Wolf's around, I'm sure Ogerpon will feel safe. Besides, I got things to do. Sorry. Where's Kieran going now? Huh. I wonder if he's still upset. Oh well, I can't force him to tag along. Let's just take care of things ourselves. You can decide where we head first. Let's get all of Ogerpon's masks back, alright? Alright. So I can pick any of these destinations. This is where Pheasantipity is. Monkey Dory's down here. Wait, that's Okidogi. Where's Monkey Dory? Over here. Wisteria Pond, okay. Let's head towards Monkey Dory, I guess. And I think the fastest way to get there would be to fly from the Infernal Pass. Alright. Oops. What am I doing? Hitting all the wrong buttons. Alright. The pond is right in front of us here. Okay, I couldn't quite make it. Terra Raid for a Cramorant. Pass on that. There's also a Terra Yanma. So I guess we'll try to catch this. It's a Psychic Terraform, I believe that is. Gonna go for a body slam here. Alright, it's paralyzed and it's about half health, so we should try to capture it. Actually, I think I have to knock the Terra part off before I can catch it. So hopefully we don't make it faint. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I had to do that first. Alright, now we can throw a Pokeball. Alright. We've caught Yanma, the clear wing Pokemon. It's a bug flying type. As Yanma surveys its territory, it periodically stops to hover in place by flapping its wings at high speed. We hadn't been nicknaming Pokemon in this playthrough yet, but let's start. The only thing I can really think of, I'm just gonna call it Jetline. Alright. Send to the boxes. There we go. Alright. Oh, it's a Charge-a-Bug. There's a Pikachu there, too. But we're just gonna make our way forward to the pond here. Hey, we got Solar Beam. There's a Lombre and a Curlia. Up. There we go. Oh no, we almost ran into a Mankey. Mightyena. There's Monkey Dory. He's so much bigger than the other Pokemon here. Ah, it's the cocky looking one. That huge head must mean it's Monkey Dory. Okay, I may be wrong about this, but has it gotten bigger than when we last saw it? It definitely is bigger. Time for us to put this one in its place, Wolf. Alright, it's a team battle, so I still don't think I can catch it. Titanic Monkey Dory. Wave Crash. I wonder if it'll go all red in the face if we give it a good trouncing. Time to find out. Well. Dondozo did not have much HP going into that. Alright, Morpeko gave it paralysis. Dragonite. Dragon Rush. Did not do much. Yes, excellent move. Keep up the pressure. Right, Aura Wheel was more effective. Someone's got a weakness. We can just keep using that move till it faints then. I use Nasty Plot. Hurricane this time. Alright, so it's weak to like dark type moves. Alright, that Sludge Wave did a lot of damage to us. Sinistcha's healed us. Alright, try Hurricane again. Not very effective. We're really relying on Carmine here. Oh, it used Shadow Ball right back and took out Sinistcha. Alright, Carmine's got a Mightyena. Or a Mightyena. Mightyena. Alright, it's down into red. Alright, that's gonna take out Dragonite and Mightyena. I guess Mightyena? So it's supposed to be a hyena? Terra Blast. Looks like that move stung. Guess it must have hit somewhere sensitive. Can't move because it's paralyzed. Alright, Swadloon did not do much damage. Another Terra Blast. Bug Buzz. Alright, now it's very slowly losing health. And it took us both out. Halucha. Sky attack. I think this will do it. Yes, it did. Monkey Dory fainted. And it shrank back down to size. Scovillain wants to learn the move Zen Headbutt. Sure. Actually, maybe not. I think we'll stick with regular Headbutt. That's what you get. Hey, look, it dropped a mask. We did it. We got the first mask back. Oh, there was a thing right here for it. It sure is happy. You know, I felt this way at the Crystal Pool too, but we make a good team, don't we? 2 masks left. Let's take the rest of the loyal 3 down. Alright. On to the next after I come over here. Oh, one of the 6 wonders of Kitakami, the Wisteria Pond. Alright. I guess now we make our way over. We'll go for Pheasantipity next. Which I guess from the Crystal Pool we just can fly there, maybe? I'm gonna take a drink real quick. Alright. Should be good to go. Easiest way, actually let me mark. Where is it? I can't see it on the map. There's Okidogi. Did it move? Or is the map like reversed? Oh, it's over here. Set destination. Alright, we're facing that way now. Oops. Wait, what's in here? Actually, I don't even know if I can get in there. I don't think I can. Alright. Let's just go this way. Alright, trying to make our way towards Pheasantipity. Oh, there it is. That wasn't hard. I ran into the cave. Oh, is this what we needed to do in that room in the chilling waterhead that we found earlier? Earlier in the playthrough? Excuse us. Coming right through. Just realized Ogerpon isn't following us here. Oh. This isn't where I was intending to go, but apparently it's right. There's the one that flies. Pheasantipity. This one's gotten bigger too, huh? Time to bring this one down, Wolf. Is my team healed now? Yes, it is. Okay. Don't think a water type is good in this matchup, though. I know we're enemies, but its face is so pretty. Doesn't it remind you of me a little? Hey, Morpeko held on. He had a focus sash. Alright, the Thunder Wave is actually coming in pretty handy. We actually have an NPC teammate that's pretty smart. Hey, I'm gonna be the one who deals more damage. You got that? Heavy Slam? We're probably just gonna feint here. Or no, not feint. Alright, Steel type move is super effective. Great job, I knew I could count on my best friend. Heavy Slam again. Alright, we're very slowly taking out its HP. Oh, Ogerpon's here. Just cheering us on from the sides, I guess. Play rough. Did enough to take out Morpeko. But she was only 1 HP, so that's not really surprising, actually. Alright, now they got their Mightyena. So Dazzling Gleam. So Pheasantipity must be part Fairy type. So it's weak to Steel and it knows a Fairy move. I wonder if they're all Fairy types, actually. Maybe not. Sinistra gave Dondozo some mochi or matcha? I think matcha. That healed us. We got poisoned. Alright, Heavy Slam again. It's almost out of HP. Fortunately, Dondozo is out of HP. Armorage. Let's see if you can do some damage here. I guess just Flamethrower if you can. I'd love for Armorage to get a big XP boost by taking this down. Alright, we didn't get one hit. That's good. Alright, special defense is down. Well, Flamethrower's up. No, it is a special. Well, unfortunately, it wasn't enough. Yeah, that's unfortunate. So close to taking it down, too. Oh, Carmine finishes it without me even having any Pokemon on the field. But the rest of my team got big XP boosts. You never stood a chance. Hey look, it dropped a mask too, just like the last Pokemon. Another mask. That makes 2 masks back where they belong. Hearth Flame. I didn't see what the first one was called. We did it, Ogerpon. No opponent's gonna give us any trouble so long as we're a team. Kiki really should have come with us. Well, one more mask remaining. Let's make this loyal one a loyal none. Alright. The last one. Over here. Like the map is like inverted or something. Oh, rotate. I must have rotated at some point or without realizing. Set destination and then fly from here. Alright. Climb the mountain. Pokeball here. Oh, it's just right there. Oh, here's the buff one. Okie dokie with all its mean muscles. How is it they've all gotten bigger like this, though? Give me a break. Come on, Wolf. It's time to cut this Pokemon down to size. Alright, so I'm going to try Heavy Slam. Even though that scarf's way too stylish for the likes of you. I'm going to teach you to sit the hard way. I actually don't know if that'll do much. He probably is close in weight to Dondozo. But I wanted to see if a steel type move does much damage. It does not. And he used a fighting type move, so he might be a fighting type. I want to finish off this meeting myself. Let your leader have the last attack, okay? Ogerpon's still cheering us on the sidelines. Wave crash. got taken down. Halucha will probably be a good pick then. Alright, get Halucha in there. We're fighting. Yeah, fighting, Terra type. Let's Terrestrialize, and then we will use high jump kick. That didn't do as much as I thought it would. Oh no, it was an offset attack. I was looking away for a second. That still didn't do as much as I thought it would. And it was a crit. Think you're so cool landing critical hits? I'm not giving up my title as leader, okay? Oh, it's poison type? I guess that makes sense. And they probably all have the poison chain ability. Alright, more Pico with another paralysis. Alright, we'll try a flying type move. Alright, Morpeko held on, probably with a focus sash. Yes, it did. Right, he's lowered his defense and special defense quite a lot. Yeah, he does have Toxic Chain. And it took out more Pico. And it almost took us out. Alright, Sky Attack was super effective. Oh, we found its weakness. Nice analysis there, my second in command. So it's... Well, no. Because it didn't take damage from fighting. I was going to say it's fighting and poison? But our fighting type move wasn't effective. And fighting would be effective against fighting. Let's put Indeedee in though. If Psychic is good against it, then maybe it is fighting. That destroyed it. So maybe it is fighting and poison. Alright, Scovillain wants to learn Worry Seed. A seed that causes worry is planted on the target. Prevents sleep by making the target's ability insomnia. I don't think... That's a very niche move. We're like the ogre and its masks. We help bring out each other's full potential. There it is. We got the last mask. Congratulations, Ogerpon, and good work, Wolf. We've got all the masks. The Cornerstone Mask. Thank goodness. It all worked out, right, Ogerpon? Wolf, sis. Huh? Kiki, what's up? Well, I wanted to ask a favor. I wanted you to come to the village and bring the ogre with you. Are you sure it's safe? You gotta trust me. It'll be okay. I promise. That's all I wanted to ask. Just come. I wonder what's gotten into him. Everyone in the village thinks that Ogerpon's a menace, right? I hope he knows what he's doing. But he did have a confident look in his eyes. Let's trust Kiki and head to the village. If things go south, I'll use my natural charm to smooth things over. Alright, back to Masui Town. Yeah, right here. Ogerpon's still scared. Eesh, you really don't want to be here, do you? Don't worry, it'll be fine. Kiki, what's this all about, really? I know you must be scared, Ogerpon, but I did my best. So just trust me and come with me, okay? So that's the Ogerpon. It's actually real? Let's trust Kieran. So this is the Ogre of Oni Mountain. This is the true face of Ogerpon, whom we've so sorely wronged. For far too long we've told tales casting you as the villain here in Kitakami. We all owe you a great apology. Hey, what's going on? Why the sudden about face? Kieran's been running around the whole village, telling everyone the true story of what happened. I was worried he'd stir up a lot of resentment, so I told him to stop, but... We're so sorry, dear Ogre. Ogerpon's so cute. Seems that I was wrong to worry so much. Who knew Kiki had it in him, especially since he usually hates talking to people. From now on, you can come to the village whenever you want. And you don't need to hide your face when you do. The 3 masks we kept at Kitakami Hall rightfully belong to you all along. If you manage to get them back from those 3 villains, please feel welcome to keep them. We got the masks back and we managed to clear Ogerpon's name. Now that's what I call a happy ending. One last thing to do. Let's escort Ogerpon back to its home. Escort Ogerpon to the dreaded den. Alright. Feel like... Yeah, we gotta go here. Follow us, Ogerpon. I can surf up waterfalls. Kind of. Speaking of waterfall, that's the move we just found. There's a bug terror raid for cotton fly. Vulpix fur. Alright, we're like... I was gonna say we're kind of stuck. but no, we're making it up. This way? Hey, we found another moonstone. Hey, we made it to the dreaded den. Kind of. Wait, do I have to go up again? No. Right here. There we go. Well, here we are. It's a bit lonely out here, but I guess this place must mean a lot to Ogerpon. Take care, okay, Ogerpon? They don't want us to leave. Hey, you know what? I think Ogerpon might want to go with you, Wolf. Hey, hold up. We're gonna have to battle for it. If it's not gonna stay here, then I want Ogerpon to come with me. Kiki. I know I'm being real selfish, but Wolf, please. Let me battle you. I want to see which one of us should get to keep Ogerpon with them. Hey, Kiki. I know you really love Ogerpon. I really honestly understand. But you have to think about Ogerpon's feelings too. I want to battle anyway. So let me know once you're ready. We battled Kieran a lot this stream. I might switch out Dondozo. Who would we switch in? We got some really strong Pokemon from those Terra raids. Got a level 86 Lampent. I guess we can put Glimora in. Actually, maybe Gumi. Try to evolve our Gumi. Alright. You want to battle? Let's do it. You ready to battle? Yes. Well then, let's get started. Whoever wins gets to be Ogerpon's partner. So don't you dare hold back. You're challenged by Pokemon Trainer Kieran. They have a shift tree now. Go Gumi. I know you're probably a better trainer for Ogerpon, but Dragon Pulse. Ow. Gumi don't have a lot of hit points. Switch to Indeedee. Oh, wow. That wasn't good. Psychic did not... It doesn't affect him. Well, that wasn't good either. I might not be in a good spot for this fight. Hurricane, and we miss. And he had an ability that strengthened himself with the Hurricane. Dragon Rush. Alright, that flinched him at least. Do it again. Nice. Poliwrath. We're gonna keep it in Dragonite for the Hurricane. Which should be a one-hit. Oh, not quite. You're not holding back. Thank you. But I won't hold back either. Poliwrath is confused. Restored its health using its Citrus Berry. Alright, it hurt itself in confusion. That was good for us. Another Hurricane. And we missed. Yeah, Hurricane would be a lot more helpful if it didn't miss half the time. And Ice Punch against the Dragon type. And we're frozen. We're not going to mess around this time. Full Restore. I should get rid of our Freeze and fully heal us. Alright, hurt yourself in confusion again, please. No, you just Ice Punch us again. Alright, we need to hit this Hurricane. And we don't. And it's gonna Ice Punch again, isn't it? Well, that was some terrible RNG. Alright then. Hawlucha. I most likely am gonna have to revive Dragonite at some point here. Alright, Probopass. Yeah, I got nothing. I don't think Hawlucha is going to be very effective. Try Flying Press again. Yeah, I didn't do too much. Oh, I had an electric type move, but we avoided it. Close combat. Alright, cool. We took it out before it could hit anything super damaging. Scovillion wants to learn Crunch. I'll take Crunch over Headbutt. Yanmega. Actually, Yanmega's gonna have a flying move, not good. Let's just take this opportunity to revive Dragonite then. Well, I guess it didn't matter. As I say, I'm surprised it didn't go with a flying type move, but either way, Psychic or Flying was gonna take out Hawlucha. Scovillion, we're gonna have you be our Panther Folder. Take one for the team as we heal up here. I should honestly probably switch Skullvillain out. I shouldn't have two, like, weaker Pokemon when I'm trying to do some tough battles. Alright, Hurricane. I hate how often this move does not hit. Alright, that took it out. Alright, who else does he have? Diplin. Alright, we're probably in trouble here. Dragon Rush. Dang, I was hoping it would one hit. Alright, Ogerpon did not do too much. As long as we're still faster, we should be okay. And we are. Nice. Alright, Gliscor. It's not over yet. I'm tired of losing. Well, you're gonna have to deal with it for at least one more fight here. Dragon Rush. Alright, Rock Tomb was not ideal there. Alright, big hit here, come on. Wasn't great. Earthquake's gonna take us out. What do we have left? No one that can really fight. Armoroge, go in. You're gonna have to tank for a minute here while I revive. It's Gliscor. Poison. I think Indeedee. Alright, hopefully Indeedee's the right pick. We're gonna send Goomy in just to make sure we can full health Indeedee. Yeah, that's fine to use. Alright, Indeedee. Big hit. Alright, that was not good. It's gonna be faster than me, either way. Dragonite. Alright, this is gonna be a close one. Yeah, this is the last Pokemon though, that's good. Hyper Potion. Alright, we gotta hope we're faster. That was almost really bad. Luckily, it didn't do too much damage. Dragon Rush. Can this take it out? It did, okay. I couldn't tell if there was like a sliver of HP left. Yeah, that was pretty tough. Figures. I knew I couldn't win. But I just couldn't give up. I'm sorry. Oh, Kiki. I think it's time for you to catch Ogerpon, Wolf. I have no team. Can someone heal me up, or do I have to use... No? Oh, no, they did heal me, okay. I'm going to send Scavillain to the box here. What do we use here? Do you have any moves? Shadow Claw and Play Rough. Plus Pain Split. Yeah. I forgot what Auto Heal does. Oh, let's put Mimikyu first. Alright. Seems Ogerpon wants to test his strength against you. Do you want to battle Ogerpon so that you can catch it? Yes. So I tried to look up if there was a way to turn the screenshot things off, and I don't think you can. Let's put on the Hearth Flame mask. So does that make it like a fire type? Alright, its Terraform is just a giant mask. It terrestrialized its mask, so this is what Ogerpon's really capable of. The Hearthflame mask did something. I could not read that. Pain Split. When it did Grassy Terrain, so now every turn will both be healed. That didn't work too well. Shadow Claw. Ivy Cudgel. Alright, luckily our disguise took most of that hit. Alright, Shadow Claw's pretty decent. And we both heal by Grassy Terrain. Alright, now this time we're gonna take the full brunt of Ivy Cudgel. And it was a lot. Alright. Halucha? Close combat. Oh, I should have terrestrialized. You really are good, Wolf. I'm no match. Alright, if he doesn't take out Halucha with this, then we should be able to make it faint, but he does, okay. Indeedy. Yeah, I have no option to catch it right now, so I think I just have to beat it in a battle first. Our Terra power is normal, so we'll Terrestrialize and then Terra Blast. He got the first hit though. And that unfortunately took us out. I guess we just Dragonite now. Because Gumi's not going to be able to do much. Alright, grassy terrain. Yeah, that did it. Memories of adventuring with you grant Ogerpon's strength. Oh, it's good. We gotta go through all his masks. That's not good for us. Wellspring mask. Raises his special defense. Alright, that's not very effective. Alright, just keep trying to whittle away at its health. Probably should full heal after this, though. Alright. Alright, he did the Ivy Cudgel again. Alright, I should have enough HP that I can get a Dragon Rush off. Even if he does this again. The bad thing is I miss. Alright, try again. Hopefully he doesn't KO us here. There we go. That should take out this form. Nice. So now he'll probably go with the Cornerstone Mask, I'm assuming. Yeah, memories of working together to retrieve the mask grant Ogerpon's strength. What's this mask do? Raises his regular defense, okay. Full restore again. Maybe I should have brought the Lampent. The level 86 Lampent. Alright, he tried to use Slam, but we moved. Dragon Rush is more effective, but you... No, let's just go Dragon Rush, I guess. I'm overthinking it. What the... Alright. Gumi, can you last a couple, like 2 turns at least? I hope you can. Cause I also don't know. Well, I'm sure if you lose, it will let you. It'll give you another chance. Nope, Gumi was 1 turn. Alright, I need you to run out of Ivy Cudgels, please. So if you can one-hit Dragonite with it, yeah, that's dangerous. Alright, well, if he one hits our 250 HP, which he probably is about to do. That's crazy. Alright. You have no more Pokemon that can fight. You were overwhelmed by your defeat. Back to the Pokemon Center. Alright. So Armoroge, we're actually gonna take you out here. Oop. Don't really need him anyway now that we've got him evolved. I think we gotta pull out all the stops. So Lampent, I'm gonna call on you. I'll leave Gumi because he'll probably evolve. And I guess Glimmer is the other one I should use. Yeah, everyone else is way too low a level. Or Glimora, that's what you're called. Alright. And we'll make Lampent the first person in our team. Alright, let's try to get back. So many items. I also have a lot of rare candies, which would increase our levels, but I've actually heard using rare candies isn't always the best thing to do. So I was gonna say, we could probably get Dragonite to level 80 that way. Air Slash. Air Slash might be a better deal than the 70% hit rate that Hurricane has. So let me look at my bag. Do I have any better TMs I can teach? It's only 75 power. Anything I could teach Dragonite that wouldn't be terrible? Better than Hurricane, at least? Thunderbolt wouldn't be bad. I think I might actually do that. Well... no, yeah, I'll do it. Actually, I don't need Rain Dance. I'll just get rid of Rain Dance instead, because I don't need to power up water type moves. Alright. Alright, we're back. Attempt number 2. Alright, let's try this again. We brought a couple stronger Pokemon now this time. Or at least one stronger. Alright, what does this first mask do again? Alright, we're starting off with Lampent. Yeah, it terrestrializes its mass, so this is what Ogerpon's really capable of. Alright, and body aspect raises its attack, this first phase does. Alright. What's Poltergeist do? Attacks by controlling the target's item. If the target isn't holding an item, it fails. Alright, I doubt he has an item. But we can Nightshade. Alright, so Lampent absorbs Ivy Cudgel, which seems huge for us. Apparently Ivy Cudgel is a fire type move? Yeah, just keep laying on the damage, Lampent. Actually, let's terrestrialize, get even stronger. Oh, our Terraform is grass type. That might not help us. Alright, next hit should take it out, though. We avoided the slam. There we go. First form down. Memories of adventuring with you grant Ogerpon strength. This is the first Pokemon fight I think I've ever seen where it's like multiple phases. Maybe I'm wrong, or misremembering, but I don't remember Pokemon that had like multiple health bars. It's pretty cool though. Energy Ball though should take this out pretty quickly. It's a grass type move, and we have a grass Terra type. Did half damage. Look at you adapting to Ogerpon's type. I knew you could handle this. Alright, we should have enough HP that we can hit it again without having to worry about being taken out. Oh, and it just used Grassy Terrain again anyway. That works for us. There we go. Second mask down. Memories of working together to retrieve the mask grant Ogerpon strength. Alright, now the Cornerstone mask, which I assume makes it like a rock type? I'm assuming these masks change its type. Which again, we would still be good with grass. Yeah, it looks like it. I don't know, last time he got stronger though. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Alright, so if we assume he's a rock type, none of my Pokemon are good that I have left against rock. I guess Glamora. I probably should have switched Indeedee out. I don't think they're as strong as I would have. Oh, well, Mud Shot works. This is super effective. Alright, Toxic Debris, Scattered Poison, and we missed. That's unfortunate. It's gonna Ivy Cudgel again. So the poison spikes aren't gonna be great unless... because he has no one to switch out to. Alright, Halucha. Close combat. Alright, that was big. But lowering our defense before he hits the Ivy Cudgel might have not been the smartest idea. Yeah. I don't know, that... In this form, his Ivy Cudgel move is very strong. Alright, we need to hit first. And we don't. So we need to hold on. Come on, Dragonite. Dang. And he's still got one form after this. He's still got the Teal Mask. The one thing I can think to do here is try to bring Lampent back, because Lampent by far is our strongest. Alright, Grassy Terrain works for us. Gives us a turn to heal Lampent to full. Alright, let's use Energy Ball. Alright, we might not survive this fight either. Was that all our Pokemon? Dang, this fight is tough. Alright. Also, just a second. I gotta respond to something. Alright. So, I'm trying to think. Because these are pretty much... I guess I get rid of Gumi. So even though he's a high level, he's not really helping out too much. Hey Shamruru, how are you doing? Good to see you again. You're doing good? That's good to hear. Lycanroc probably won't do a lot of damage. You got a question? What's up? Slugma? Can you join the fun? Remember, Shamruru? I told you the other day that I pretty much try to play through my game solo, at least at first. That, if I'm gonna have people play with me, I'm gonna make it like a community stream, and I'll make sure people know. I appreciate the offer though. But yeah, I'm just kind of playing solo for now. Maybe Dondozo? Yeah, I guess I go back to Dondozo just because he's got a lot of HP and hopefully he can tank a little bit more. Alright. Let's make our way back once more. Grab these items. You talk to a lot of people, yeah. That's fine. But yeah, no, I like to try to play through my games at least solo at first. And I have done occasional community streams in the past, but I'll always make it known either through the title or posting on like my Discord or Twitter if I plan on doing a multiplayer community day type thing. You'll be back after I finish the DLC? Alright, sounds good, Shamruru. Alright, we're almost back here. Yeah, there's Ogerpon. So, Lampent does really well at the first two phases. I also should give him an item. Him and Glamora need items. What can we give them to help out here? I don't think these are the right items I'm looking at. Or maybe they were. Are these all our... Yeah, I guess these are. Really don't have a lot of equipable items, I guess. See, and I know in this game they made it so like you could feed your Pokemon like different types of food that you can buy in like cities or make yourself. They give like effects and stuff. But it's kind of confusing. Yeah, I just don't really have any items to give to them. Alright, I guess we just go with what we have here. Actually... let's give some XP candies to Dragonite. Well, that only gave him 1 level. That wasn't enough for any levels. Alright. Like I was saying earlier, I've heard that it's not the best to give rare candies because it affects like stat training or something, but I'm gonna try to boost him up to level 82. Wants to learn the move Hyper Beam. Hyper Beam is not a great move though. The stats still went up. Yeah, now he's got 192 special attack, 221 attack. His speed's his best stat, I'm pretty... Yeah. His attack is actually his worst stat. Oh, I like that you can remember moves right from their page. It's been a while since I played this, so I didn't remember that. You can also reorganize the moves, which is nice. Yeah, that's unfortunate that his attack is actually weakest for like EV or IV training, whichever one it is. When it's literally his strongest stat, regular stat-wise. Alright, let's try this battle again. 3rd time's a charm. Alright. Let's try this again. It terrestrialized its mask, so this is what Ogerpon's really capable of. Yeah, this is the 3rd time we've seen it do it. See, this form says its attack is raised. So why is its attack stronger in the other forms? Or not the other form, all the other forms. It's just that cornerstone mask that makes it like... It says its defense is the one being raised, but it seems so much stronger. Alright, so Ivy Cudgel... Alright, so I'm thinking Ivy Cudgel takes the type of his mask. Because right now it says it's a fire type move. But if that was the... Okay, he hit us with low kick. That's not great. But if it was a fire type move the entire time, then we would still be able to absorb it when he was in Cornerstone Mask. But we can't. I might have to heal here. Oh, that's tilted a lot. Hopefully we have enough HP not to get one hit. Nope. Alright. If he's using a fire type, then let's go Dondozo. Wave Crash. Alright, that took out that type. Look at you adopting to Ogerpon's type. I knew you could handle this. Alright, first one down. Now he's gonna go water. So yeah, Dondozo would be good against the third phase. And then for this phase, we'll go Dragonite for Thunderbolt. Okay. So I'm gonna switch. Alright, low kick wasn't too bad. Yeah, Thunderbolt here. It's gonna take a few of these. We could get a paralysis here too, that'd be great. No. Not off that one at least. Alright, hopefully this doesn't take Dragonite out. Alright. I think Thunderbolt has a 100% hit rate, right? Yeah, so let's just go for it. There we go. Alright, 2 forms down. This is where we get stuck. Memories of working together to retrieve the mask grant Ogerpon's strength. So his steel form should just be grass, which I probably should have saved Lampent for. That's fine. I'm going to switch to Glamora. Uses Ivy Cudgel. Alright, that's fine. I just wanted to buy a turn anyway so that I could heal Dragonite. Alright, full restore Dragonite. Alright, it's gonna take Glamora out. Let's see if we can't get one hit in quickly. No, that's fine, I guess. Alright. So Dondozo is gonna take over. Alright, so we just steel and water. Alright, it couldn't one-hit Dondozo, which is good. Alright, we took out so much of his HP here. I have to heal, though. This might not be a good spot, though, because it's gonna hit us again. Oh, just use low kick. Alright. Wave crash. As long as this doesn't take us out completely. And it critted. That was like the worst thing that could have happened. Alright. Try Dragon Rush. Alright, it used Grassy Terrain. That actually was really good for us right now. And honestly, Dragonite might be the best one to have on the field for the final mask. Alright, we got it. We finally got through the third mask. Memories of a partner from long, long ago grant Ogerpon strength. It's the teal mask, which I believe makes it a grass type. And it raised its speed. So this is going to be risky. If we can hit with Hurricane, that would be really good. But if we miss, we only got like a 70% attack hit rate. It was enough. We one-hit the final phase. That's why I said I know Dragonite would be a good one for that. You really are a good wolf. I'm no match, says Kieran. I think that's everything Ogerpon's got. Now's your chance to catch it. We'll give him a luxury ball. Hopefully it's 100% catch rate. Give him a fancy luxury ball. After living up here in the cliffs for years. Ogerpon's data has been added to the Pokedex. Ogerpon, the mask Pokemon, is grass type, teal mask form. This Pokemon's type changes based on which mask it's wearing. It confounds its enemies with nimble movements and kicks. It's 3 foot 11 inches tall and 87.7 pounds. Would you like to give Ogerpon a nickname? We will also nickname this one, Ogerpon. And I'm going to just name it the most obvious reference and the first thing we thought of during this DLC. Welcome to the team, Shrek. We're going to add him to the party, actually. Send in DD out. Ogerpon entrusted you with the Cornerstone Mask, Wellspring Mask, and Hearthflame Mask. You put the masks in the bag's other items pocket. Hey, well done, Wolf. That was pretty impressive. Congratulations. Thanks, Kieran. Yeah. Why can't I be like you, Wolf? He's so dramatic. I hate when he gets like that. Don't worry about him. He's the one who said the winner gets to become Ogerpon's partner. Come on, let's head home. The next day. Hey Wolf, good morning. I've got a message from Carmine. She says she's waiting for you at Loyalty Plaza and that you should hurry up and meet her there. Say, why do you two always use me as your messenger boy, huh? Alright, go to Loyalty Plaza to meet Carmine. This way. Do I have a... I was gonna say, don't I have a way to fly here? There we go. So what level is Ogerpon? 80? 70. There you are. You took your time. You really battled great yesterday, Wolf. Oh, is she gonna want to have one last battle? I guess the mask retrieval squad has completed its mission. Though Kiki, well, he's shut himself in his room ever since he got home yesterday. He won't come out? Yeah. Oh, but you don't need to feel guilty or anything, Wolf. It all started because I said we should keep the whole Ogerpon thing a secret. And you wouldn't think of it, but Kiki's got a bit of an ego too. He doesn't take losing well. Anyway, how's Ogerpon doing? I'll be honest, I've grown real fond of Ogerpon myself. Guess Kiki's rubbed off on me a bit. Do you think you could let me have a battle with Ogerpon? Sure. I knew you'd say yes. You're not one to turn down a good battle. Let me know when you're ready. Alright, so I gotta equip the mask I want him to use. Other items. So that's if I want him to be a water type. Hearthstone is a cornerstone is if I want him to be a rock type. And then Hearthstone's for fire. Honestly, we already have a water type. Oh, we already have a fire too. Do I have the teal mask? I don't. Maybe this is how we get it. I feel like I make him a rock type. Just because he was super strong against us in this form. Shrek transformed. Okay. I see you've got Ogerpon on your team. I think its battle style changes depending on its mask, so is it all set and ready to go? Yep. Right, let's get to our positions. You're challenged by Pokemon trainer Carmine. They sent out Mightyena. You made me wake up early for this, you know? You'd better make it worth my time. What do you mean? You were the one that said to come meet you. Terrestrialize and Energy Ball. You might not even get to see Shrek, honestly. Yeah, I'd probably send him out for her last Pokemon. Oh, that wasn't a one-hit. Use Towel. Raising your attack's not going to do much if you're fainted. There we go. Ninetales. We'll switch to Dondozo. Unless it's a Lowland Ninetales. Nope, just regular. Wave Crash. There we go. Eesh, you really hit where it hurts, don't you? I bet you're real popular back home. How many Pokemon does she have left? More Pico. I guess I'll put an Ogerpon for this one. So, Shrek. Low Kick is super effective. The Paralysis. also want to see. So, Ivy Cudgel. The user strikes with an ivy-wrapped cudgel. The move's type changes depending on the mask worn by the user, and has a heightened chance of landing a critical hit. Alright, let's try Ivy Cudgel. Can we get one off here? We can. Nice. Shrek at least took one down. Leavani. Lampent. Heat Wave. Oh, that bug type move was not good. But Heat Wave took it down. Alright, Sinistra. It's Ghost type. Oh no. Good against ghosts is like normal, I think. Power Gem. Stop with the paralysis. Alright, Hex was pretty strong. Alright, we check it out with Power Gem. Oh, I keep thinking she's gonna have one more. Sheesh, you're seriously too strong. I lost, but I'm also not surprised. You and Ogerpon really do get along, don't you? It's almost making me jealous. Actually, jeez, this is awkward to tell you, but Oh, we're getting a phone call. Hey there, Wolf, this is Briar. It seems all students' pairs have completed their orienteering as of this morning. The caretaker wanted to have some words, so could you head back to the community center? Message received loud and clear. Ah, Carmine is with you. Wonderful, that's one less phone call I have to make. You kids never cease to amaze me. It seems you became fast friends the moment you spend even the briefest amount of time together. Well, head on over to the community center. I'll be there with the rest of the students. She's right about it being the briefest amount of time. We only just became friends, and now we... Oh well, let's go see what the nosy old guy wants. I don't really want to, but I guess I can play nice one last time. Alright, head back to the community center. And that is over here. Ah, Wolf. Everybody's here. Well, most of us are here anyway. Now then, the caretaker has some words for us. Let's all give him our full attention. Ah yes, thank you for coming. I've been told that our student pairs have now finished visiting all the signboards in Kitakami, which means your self-guided tour is at an end. Hear that? We did it. We found them all. That was so much fun. Why, thank you for saying so, and thanks for taking part. On that note, I've got a little gift for each of you. You received the Kitakami Mochi set from the caretaker. You put the Kitakami Mochi set in your bag's other items pocket. Truth be told, I didn't think you'd wrap up the tour this quickly. You're quite the prodigies. Our visitors from Paldea still have heaps of time left to enjoy Kitakami and all it has to offer. Continue to make yourselves at home and explore as you please. However, I'm sorry for suddenly springing this on you, but Carmine, Kieran, and I will need to return to Blueberry Academy a little early. Oh no. Again, truly sorry, but there have been some developments concerning the Great Crater. I'm afraid we really must be heading back. I realize I was here as your chaperone, but you kids have all proven to be very capable. I'm sure you'll be fine without me. Thank you so much for looking after them in my stead. Or stead. Don't mention it. You can leave these kids to me. Now then, Carmine, I believe you had something you wanted to say. Yes. Unfortunately, my brother's not feeling well, so it's just me here to speak. Anyway, as you all know, this village is where I was born. And I'll be honest, I didn't want any outsiders coming here at all. Yikes. It felt like our home was being turned into a tourist trap for a bunch of ignorant strangers. But then we spent some time together, and none of you were the way I imagined you'd be at all. You were all really nice once I actually talked to you. I shouldn't have been so quick to judge people I didn't know anything about. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, I had fun. Thank you all so much for visiting our village. Especially you, Wolf. I'm glad you came to visit. I mean, it's not like this is goodbye forever. Blueberry Academy has tons of strong trainers. You'd better come visit soon. Oh, I almost forgot. I still need to get packed and everything. This is not goodbye, okay? We're definitely gonna see each other again. That's Carmine for you, I suppose. You never know what to expect from her. Each moment spent with you kids is just dazzling. For an adult like me, it's almost blinding. Anyway, that about wraps up the school trip. Let's all give our caretaker a big thank you. Thank you. Was that the DLC? Oh no. I need to become a lot stronger. Kieran's freaking out. We're gonna see him in the second DLC. Stronger, 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 and stronger, and stronger. He's putting his hair up, he's serious. Just you wait, Wolf. To be continued. I assume in the second DLC? Alright, was that it? That looks like it was it. I'm pretty sure. I'm assuming because of the to be continued, that means it was finished. Or at least this first part. Alright. I had no idea Ogerpon's face was so adorable. I should talk to the caretaker about whipping up some Ogerpon souvenirs. I guess go to Carmine's house and see if they're there. I guess I'm assuming they're not there because they said they had to leave. Which one was her house? Right up here, this yellow one, I think. With those two gone, the whole house just feels so quiet. I wonder when they'll be back next. Alright, so they are gone. I was cleaning out one of the warehouses when I found these. Not sure what to do with them. Do you think you could take them off my hands? Oh. You got the white and gray festival Jinbi and the deep blue festival Jinbi. Neither Carmine nor Kieran fit the size anymore. I know the colors match my grandkids, Jinbei, but don't worry. These aren't hand-me-downs. They're practically brand new. Okay. So at least story-wise, that seems to be it for the DLC. I guess there's one... Well, there's these 2 question marks. What if I go to these? What? I'm thinking maybe it's the Loyal 3. If we go to these, but we'll check here. I'll do one of them real quick, and then I'm probably gonna wrap up here. Oh, there's a Pokeball in the truck. Amnesia. Alright, let's head this way. Wait, what was that? Oh no, that was just a sign. There's a mass outbreak of Ralts. Oh, is that what these are? You arrived at your destination. Are these just outbreaks? Which I guess are good for shiny Pokemon hunting. Oh, and there's something... Oh, it's a Vulpix up here. Vulpix. Actually, I'm gonna check out the other one and see if it's the same thing. Or not the same exact thing, but just see, like... If I go here, is it gonna be another raid? Or, yeah. Outbreak, rather, not raid. Or is it going to be another one of those Terra things? Because maybe that's what these are too. Alright, it looks like they are outbreaks. Because it said a mass outbreak of timbers are in this area. Alright, so that's all these question mark things we're doing. Alright. So I guess the only other question I have here... And this will no, not what I wanted to do. Numerical order. Is there a... Wish you could, like, skip... Oh, can you? Oh, yeah, that goes to the end. I wanted to see... Are they not in here? Maybe they're in the other decks. I thought they were like number 200 or something. No, they must be in the other decks. The Kitakami decks. Oh yeah, I'm switching between decks here. That's what's happening. Alright, go all the way towards the end here. Alright, so Okidogi is poison fighting. Monkey Dory is poison psychic. And then, yeah, Pheasantipity is Poison Fairy. Alright, we at least kind of figured those out. I don't know if you can actually still catch them, though. Unless it's in the second. You must be able to catch them somehow. I don't really want to look it up, though, until after I play the second DLC. Just in case there's a spoiler. But, alright. I'm pretty sure that wrapped up the Teal Mask DLC. So we're going to save it there. And I am actually going to call it a night. Because this is about our normal stream length anyway. And yeah, I pretty much just wanted to try to finish this DLC today, so that was good. Yeah. I overall really enjoyed this DLC. I think it was better than the Sword DLC. It was definitely more story oriented. There was some story to the Sword DLCs, but yeah, this one felt like very much more invested in story, so that's cool. Yeah, so next time we play this, I will be diving into the second DLC, which I believe is the Indigo Disc. I believe that's what it's called. But yeah, that could be as soon as tomorrow night. We'll have to see. I honestly, if I stream tomorrow, it'll probably be starting around this time. But yeah, thank you to everyone that stopped by, hung out, lurked. Like I said, I'll probably be live again tomorrow, probably starting the Indigo Disc DLC. I hope you all have a great night, and I will see you guys